Hi, in this video we're going to talk about IDs and classes. So here I have 3 paragraphs and a heading, and I styled them using the tags. So here I'm styling h1, giving it green color, and here I'm styling p. I only have one h1 tag, so it works here. But in case I want to style each paragraph differently, it will not work because all of them are p tags, and I can only style them like this. One thing we can do is give each of these paragraphs a unique identifier. So here we can just write ID and give it the value of phrase 1. And I want to copy this for the rest of them. Okay, and here. One thing about IDs is that they have to be unique. So this is phrase 1, this will be phrase 2, and this will be phrase 3. It is not correct to give 2 elements the same unique identifier because it has to be unique. So that's why I wrote here 1, here 2, and here 3. Now here in CSS, we can style them using these unique identifiers. If we want to reference an ID of an element, we need to write the number sign followed by the name of the ID. So here I copy this, I paste it here, and now I want to give it color, and let's make it blue. Okay, and we can see that it works. Now let's do the same with the rest. So I'll copy this, and here I want to write phrase 2, and here I want to write phrase 3. Let's give this color red, and this one will be purple. Okay, now we can see that everything works. Okay, so we can also remove this p tag. All right, but now let's say I want to give these paragraphs something in common. For example, I want to make them underlined. So I can just write here text decoration underline, and here I can do the same, text decoration underline. And we can see that it works, but we can also see that we are repeating the same code. We write text decoration here and text decoration here. So it would be nice if we could write this text decoration in one place and then apply it in many places. And for that, we can use classes. So the problem with IDs is that they have to be unique, and we cannot give one element more than one ID. And classes solve that problem. So here we can write class, and for example, give it a value of phrase. And now I can find this element with this class in CSS if I use a dot. So I put dot, the name of the class, and now I can style it. Now I can copy this text decoration underline. Let's copy it from here and put it here. All right, and here we can remove it as well. And all we need to do is just give each of these elements our class. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. Let's paste it here as well. Okay, and now we can see that all of these are underlined, and we only wrote it in one place. We didn't have to write everywhere the same thing. Another feature of classes is that we can give one element multiple classes, and we just separate them by a space. So here I can give this element a class phrase 1. So it's going to be a phrase, but it will also be phrase 1. And now I can style this as a class, and I can remove the ID. I can do the same with phrase 2. So here I cut this from here and paste it here, and I do the same here. Okay, now we can remove IDs. And we need to change these selectors because right now we're styling ID phrase 2, but we need to style a class. So to style a class, we just write period and period here. And now we can see that all of our classes are still applicable, but we only use classes and they're very readable. Here you can see that this paragraph is a phrase, but it is also phrase 1. This class is phrase, and it's also phrase 2. And this class is phrase, and it's also phrase 3. In this way, we can give each element a unique identifier, like a class here, phrase 1, 2, 3. But we can also give them classes that share something in common. For example, we want all of them to be underlined, so we just make a class for that and give each paragraph that we want to be underlined this class. So we can, for example, remove this from the last element. Okay, let's recap. In this video, we have talked about styling elements by IDs and classes. Usually on practice, we do not use IDs to style elements. This is the job for classes, and we'll be learning about them in the future videos.